can't be good. You see, the Earth takes 24 hours to go round on its axis.
Talking about axes, jump off her head!
Or at least in the northern hemisphere. Or is it 12?
Oh, don't bother me with figures. I could never abide them. There's only one type of figure I enjoy.
Is he okay?
The baby?
Yeah.
Here, you may hold him for a bit if you like. I must go get ready to play croquet with the Queen!
I'd better get you out of here. Any more and you'll be hospitalized. And if I can't find a garden, I really don't think I'll be able to find an A&E. Right. What am I meant to do with you when I get home?
Anything you want.
Oh, great. Well, it looks like someone's feeling better then. I'll assume you're able to survive alone.
No, wait, come on, stay. We'll get naked. It'll be wild.
Don't even think about it.
Cheshire! Miss Puss! Can you tell me which way I ought to go from here?
Well, that depends entirely on where you want to get to.
I'm not particular as to where.
Well, then it doesn't matter which way you go.
So long as I get somewhere.
Oh, you're sure to do that, as long as you walk far enough.
What sorts of people live around here?
Well, in that direction lives a Mad Hatter, and in that direction a March Hare. Go whichever way you want. They're both mad.
But I don't want to go among mad people.
But you can't help that. We're all mad here. I'm mad. You're mad. We're all mad.
How do you know I'm mad?
Well, you must be, otherwise you wouldn't come here. Do you play croquet with the Queen today?
I'd like to, but I haven't been invited.
You'll see me there. By the by, what became of the baby? I'd almost forgot to ask.
It turned into a bit of a pig.
I thought it would.
Visiting someone called the Mad Hatter is surely just asking for trouble. It is June though, so maybe the March Hare won't be as mad, at least not so mad as it was in March.
I'm sorry, are you actually suggesting that the March Hare would be less mad, depending on what month it is?
I'm just trying to make the best of this. I'd like to see you do any better.
Oh, I'd happily take over, you know. You don't know how tiresome it is watching you. It's like watching a video game played badly.
I'm sorry. Did you say pig? Or fig?
I said pig, and I wish you wouldn't keep reappearing and disappearing so suddenly. You're making me dizzy.
Okay.
Well, I don't want to go among mad people. I won't be going that way or that way.
Well, then you better come this way instead.
How? It's solid again! Oh, hang about. Here is another one of those demanding little drinks. Well, I'm sure if I drink this, something is sure to happen, whatever that may be.
So either
room! No room! No room!
Well, there's plenty of room.
Please, have some wine.
I don't see any wine.
Cause there isn't any.
It quite ruined the clarity of my mind.
Well, it wasn't very civil of you to offer it then.
And it wasn't very civil of you to barge in without being invited.
Well, I didn't know it was your tea party, save for a great many more than 3.
Your hair wants cutting.
You should learn not to make personal remarks. It's very rude.
Ah, but as our great ancestors would say, why is a raven like a writing desk?
General knowledge, I watch tons of QI. I reckon I can guess that.
Do you mean that you think you know the answer to the question?
Exactly.
Then you should say what you mean.
I do. At least, I mean what I say. And that is the same thing, you know?
Not the same thing a bit. You might just as well say that I see what I eat is exactly the same as I eat what I see.
Exactly. And you might as well say that I like what I get is the same as I get what I like.
You might just as well say that I breathe when I sleep is exactly the same as I sleep when I breathe.
Oh, but it is the same thing with you.
What?
What day of the month is it?
The 4th?
2 days wrong. I told you that butter wouldn't suit the works. You shouldn't have put it in with the bread knife.
What a funny looking alarm clock. It says the day of the month, but it doesn't say what o'clock it is.
Well, why should it? Does your alarm clock tell you what year it is?
Well, no, but that's because it stays the same year for such a long time together. Duh.
Which is just the case with mine. What's the rush?
Well, you see, I always need to know what time it is. That way I know what time I need to be doing what I'm doing, and when I need to move on to doing what I'm doing next.
Have you guessed the riddle yet?
No, I give up. I hate it when I give up. What's the answer?
The answer? I haven't the slightest idea.
Nor I.
Oh, well, I know you don't know the time, but at least you might do something better with it than to ask stupid riddles that have no answers.
Ah, well, if you knew time as well as I, you would not talk about wasting it. It's him.
Huh? I don't understand what you mean. Is this some new age thing?
Of course you don't understand. I dare say you've never even spoken to time. I dare say you're far too busy trying to write him down or take down his own clock to bother asking him.
Well, in my world, you don't have to bother about such nonsense. In my world, we have to race against time.
And therein lies the problem. He will not stand being raced with. Now, if you knew time just as well as I, you could make the clock do almost anything you wish. If, let us say it were an eloquent audio. It is time to begin learning or working. All you'd have to do is whisper into the ear of time, and round the clock would go with twinkling.
That would be cool, I suppose. Is that how you do it then?
Not I, not I. We quarrelled last March, just before he went mad, you know. It was the great concert given by the Queen. I had to sing, you know. Twinkle, twinkle, little bat, how I wonder what you're at. You know the song? Perhaps?
I've heard something like it.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, why
Stop it!
Well, barely finished the first verse when the Queen jumped up and bawled out, "He's murdering the time! Off with his head!"
How dreadfully savage!
us. It's always 6 o'clock.
Oh, so is that the reason for all of these tea things?
Yes, exactly. It's always tea time. You see, I got so very, very excitable that concert and also very, very nervous that I rather lost my clarity of mind. And so now I must sit here all day long and be doomed. Doomed! Oh, the green tea! Until I find him again.
That sounds very much like rehab.
Let's change the topic. Yes, I know. Let's have a tell a story.
I'm afraid I really don't have the time.
Time? So don't ask it! Come on, where's a bit of time?
I wasn't asleep! I heard every word you fellows were saying!
Please, have some more tea.
Well, I've had nothing yet, so I can't take more.
You mean you can't take less? It's all so very easy to take more. Nothing.
Well, nobody asked your opinion.
Who is making personal remarks now?
You know what? I want to clean up. Let's all move one step ahead.
Yes, come on, of course.
I was